for love, an open hand for peace. Put love into peace and acknowledge each other for being here today. Are the 8 brocades and some breathing exercises. So cross the fingers in front, come up the spinal cord. Let's open up the entire body. Hold the sky with both palms. Now come up on the toes. Now come down and the bamboo bends in the wind. Let's stretch that rib cage, get the heart and lungs open. Now the bamboo twists in the wind from this side over to this side, getting the lumbar vertebrae in the lower back and stretching that back out. Come up the spinal cord, stretch it way out, stretch way up on the toes, get the ankles, and then bamboo bends, and now it twists in the wind. One more time, get that body open up on a cold, rainy day. Up the center, hold the sky with both palms. Bamboo bends in the wind, nice and slow. Bamboo twist in the wind. Yep. We go at 70% of what we're capable, not 100, and let the hands float up and let them come down to the stomach. We've got the body all stretched out, got all the joints stretched out. Now we're going to do 20 or 30 bellows breaths. Get the liver, spleen, kidney, heart, lungs, gallbladder, bladder all ready for the day. So 20 or 30 bellows breaths. So begin. And bring it to a gentle stop. Hands come up and float down through the bioenergy that surrounds the body, getting the body ready for the day. It's always a good thing to do, especially on these cold days. So now we'll work the brain. We got the body open up, we got the internal organs. Now we'll open up the brain. So let's bring the hands right here and put all the fingers together. Now open 2 on each side. And it's okay if you have a hard time doing this, and then put them back and open 2 on the outside. Nice and slow. What we're doing, we're using both sides of our brain. Normally we only use one side of our brain. If you're right-handed, you use the left side. If you're left-handed, you use the other side. So now the right side. So now we're working both sides, nice and slow and gentle. What we're doing, we're building a new cognitive reserve pathway. You lose 700 cells from your brain every day after age 20. So nice and gentle. Now this will help restore some of those cells, because the brain is trying to figure out how to do it. And when it tries to figure out, it creates new cells, and then they form cognitive reserve pathways. Then you'll have muscle memory. It'll be real easy to do without thinking about it. One last time, then you have a new cognitive reserve pathway that'll serve you well for dementia as you age. One last time. Okay, bring just the fingers here. Now bring one, now don't move the hands, just the finger. Bring one towards you and one away from you. Going in opposite directions. Brain will not want to do that always. Whatever you're doing is fine. Just practicing, getting ready for the day. We never do Qigong, we just practice it. Nice and gentle, just moving, breathing, stretching, getting ready for the day. And then bring it to a gentle stop. We put the mic on, we'll get some people back over there. So the next one we're going to do is we come here, and then we come out like so. Then we put it back and put it on the other side. Brain will not want to do that. That's called a tiger's mouth. The index finger and thumb are sticking up. Nice and slow. Index finger runs to your large intestine, so it'll help settle some of the stomach problems. Thumb will go right into your lungs. So that's called a tiger's mouth. It's like most of you have got that down pretty good. Nice and gentle. Just moving, breathing, stretching. One last time. Now we're going to use those same gestures in a wide stance here in the prayer position. And we're going to come straight down and straight up. Do not lean. So sit down on a tall stool or a chair like you're sitting on. Grab the string, take the target, put it out here. Now watch my hands. They're out here, and then come straight up. Don't go sideways. Oh yeah, straight up and down. Stretching those knees, those hips, shoulders and neck. Nice and gentle, moving, breathing, stretching. Oh yeah, one last time. And then let the hands float down. Breathe and relax. One more brain game. So bring the hands here with the fingers open. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See if you can touch them each time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, backwards. Now we're going one way, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we go backwards. Touch the little finger first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the thumbs out. 5. And then 5, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let the hands come down. So that one was a little harder. Just keep practicing that. Pretty soon those fingers will be going in different directions. Brocade number 3 of the 8 brocades. Hands are out front. So we're going to push one hand down deep into the earth. The other hand will come here and reach high into the heavens. We'll touch heaven and earth. Both hands will turn and come along the spinal cord. One hand going up, one hand coming down. Let the up hand come to the inside as you stretch out like a baby in the crib. Now you got one side of the back going up, you got one side going down. That squeezes the muscles against the vertebrae. When you do that, you create a craniosacral fluid. Your back is a pump. It's going to pump it right into the brain stem. It's going to go right into the cerebellum, which is right above cervical vertebrae number 1. It's going to give you better balance and better cognitive fitness. Now, 80% of your nerves are in that back, so it's stretching out like a baby in the crib, opening up the nerves for the day. Nice and gentle. One last time, and then both hands to the shoulders and both hands float down through the bioenergy that surrounds the body. Breathe and relax. Brocade number 4 of the 8 brocades. This is for the neck. We'll do several neck exercises. The neck is the post that holds that brain up. The brain is about as big as my fist here. It's only 2% of your body, but it takes 20% of all your energy and all the vitamins and minerals and nutrients in your body, and it all comes through that neck to get to the brain. So we need to open that neck and make sure there's no soreness in there. That's inflammation. Now, stand up straight, lift the head, drop the chin. Bring the hands up so we do the carpal bones in the wrist. Back's long and straight, head's level now. Take a big inhale and exhale and look backwards over the shoulder. Now inhale back to the center, going nice and slow. Exhale and look backwards over the other shoulder. Now we're looking backwards till the illness disappears. The eyes are connected to a meridian. Meridians are channels that carry energy, goes right through the neck. From the eyes right down to the liver. Now there's cavities around the bones. We get blockages in there. Nice and slow and gentle. That's soreness in the neck, inflammation. Inflammation is what's aging us according to the scientists. It's all through our body with chronic inflammation in the body. So we need to get it out of the neck. The eyes roll and look backwards. Open that liver meridian. One last time. Shake the hands, get them moving again. Now the jaw. We're going to look up and let the mouth open very wide, and we look down and let it close. So look up, let the eyes roll and look backwards. Now look down, let the mouth close. Let the eyes roll and look between the legs. Your eye doctor's always saying exercise those eyes. We get a lot of inflammation in the eyes. Sometimes we don't get enough sleep, we'll get inflammation in there. It's called bloodshot eyes. Or if we drink too much booze for the holidays, let's get those eyes working and get that mouth open and closing. Now, you may have some snap, cracking, and popping in your inner ear. If you do, you're releasing some stress and tension from that jaw. And that's the connective tissues. That's the tendons that are holding the muscles to the bones. And the ligaments holding the bones together in that jaw. And the cartilage between the bones. And then you have a fascia membrane that covers everything in your body, and it gets gooey and sticky. It's made from collagen and fibers. So you want to open it up, get all the snap, cracks, and pops out of the body as best you can. Just moving slowly up and down. One last time. We lose 40% of the balance sensors in that inner ear as we age. Then bring it to a gentle stop. Now let's drop the chin straight down and go in a big circle. Get all the snap, cracks, and pops out of the neck, if there's any in there. Those snap, cracks, and pops are inflammation. And that's what's aging. So we want to keep them out of the body as best we can. It's not bones cracking. It's all those connective tissues, nice and slow and gentle. Now let's go the other direction. Moving, breathing, stretching. Keeping those vertebrae in alignment, nice and gentle. One last time, and then bring it to a gentle stop. So now we're going to work the 7 cervical vertebrae. They run from that big knot right in the center of your shoulder right into your brain stem. So put the hands behind the back and pull the shoulders back. Push the chin forward. Now nice and slow, turn, let the eyes start to search the sea. Let them relax, come to the edge, and then come back to the center. Now go to the edge on the other side. If one side is stiffer than the other, which mine is, probably slept on it wrong last night. So I'll go to the weak side on both sides until it opens holistically. I want to force it, nice and gentle. Beginning to open now. It's nice and gentle. Let the eyes relax and search the sea. Get all the snap, cracks, and pops out of there. Those 7 cervical vertebrae opened up so that the blood can flow up to the brain. If you get soreness in the neck, sometimes you don't get as much blood flowing to the neck as you should. It'll slow it down. So we're going to open it up, get ready for the day. That brain takes a lot of nutrients, takes a lot of vitamins, takes a lot of the lymph fluid, it heals. All kinds of things need to go to that brain. One last time. Then bring it to a gentle stop. Let the shoulders relax. Drop the chin right against the chest. Now you have the 7 cervical vertebrae open. Turn slowly with the eyes. Look at the moon over the shoulder and then come back to the center. Now we're hydrating the neck. You see, you drink water, 5 to 8 glasses of water a day, and that turns into an oily bath in our body, is what the scientists tell us. If you want to get that oily bath to penetrate, you must move. Movement is medicine. So now it's penetrated into the ligaments holding the bones together as we move, to the tendons holding the muscles to the bones, and the cartilage between the bones. Movement is medicine. So it's opening the body up. It's giving it the best medicine it could possibly have. Better than any pharmaceutical, but keep taking the pharmaceutical. These are for a particular thing. We're hydrating the whole body, in this case the neck, with movement. One last time. Then bring it to a gentle stop. Raise the head. Let's work the upper body. Hands together. Point all the way to the heart. You must lift the elbows. Now we're starting to get that oily back to penetrate into all those ligaments that are holding those muscles, those bones together. And then the tendons that are holding the muscles to the bones. Getting that whole upper arm, the upper body hydrated and ready for the day. Movement is medicine. Now come out and cross the fingers. Give me a figure 8. Now we're doing some hand reflexology. You have more bones in your hands and feet than the rest of your body put together. More bones in the hands and feet than their entire body. You have 210 bones in your body or thereabouts, and you have 110 in the hands and feet. So we have a lot of arthritis and carpal tunnel. All kinds of things go bad with those hands. You get neuropathy, you get cramps, you get rheumatoid arthritis. Now go the other direction. So we want to keep them hydrated and moving and stretched. Nice and gentle. There's no muscles in your fingers. The muscles in your hands and arms, move those fingers. It's all connective tissues. It needs a lot of hydration. One last time. Then bring it to a gentle stop. Elbows. Bring the hands here. Touch the shoulders. Nice and slow and gentle. Now we're working the elbows. Sometimes we get tendonitis in the elbow. That's when the muscle tears away from the bone. Creates a big knot, creates arthritis. We have all kinds of things called tennis elbows sometimes. It's tendonitis in the elbow. So keep those elbows healthy. Now put the fingers right on the shoulders. Now let's move the shoulders. No frozen shoulders if we can help it. Works the back and the shoulders, gets them nice and soft for the day. We want our body to be soft like cotton. Want the core to be strong like steel. Now go the other direction. Soften them up. You get tendonitis in those shoulders and it'll freeze the shoulders. You won't be able to lift your hand above your head. Used to, we'd go out and play on the playground, hang on the bars, and climb trees and all those kinds of things. Nowadays, we have a sedentary lifestyle, and we very seldom lift these hands above the head. And then we go open the cabinet door and try to get something off the top shelf, and it tears them. So keep them soft. Don't let them get hard and brittle. Your joints will get hard and brittle unless you work them on a regular basis. One last time, and that's when they tear. Bring the hand across here. Put the other hand on the elbow. Pull it. Stretch that rotator cuff. Soften it up. See, as you age, you start to get slower and slower, move around slower because those joints get all clogged up. So we want to keep them open. So it doesn't take much to keep them open and keep that body soft like cotton. It doesn't have to get hard and brittle as we age. One last time. So we're always driving a car, watching TV, working on a computer, iPhone. So we have poor posture. We're always looking down, and the back is always tight, so there are a lot of back problems. The chest muscles are always loose, so we're always sitting like this. So we want to rebalance the body every once in a while. You come 2 or 3 times a week, it'll help you rebalance the body. So come up and cross the fingers above the head. Now put the hands behind the head. Now you got the chest muscles all stretched out, the back muscles a little looser. Now we have trigger points in that back. It causes a lot of problems. They get inflammation in there and soreness. So we want to open those trigger points or pressure points. So close the elbows and open the elbows. Now those shoulder blades are moving back and forth through that back. We're going to get some of the stress and tension out of that back. Nice and slow. Those trigger points open. That's where that inflammation settles in those trigger points. It's cavities around the bones usually. So we want to keep them open. One last time. Now we want to move them up and down. Come right here and come up. Make a fist. Watch the hands so you're working the neck. Now the shoulder blades are moving up and down through that upper back, opening those trigger points in the upper back. It's very painful. Remember what reason for doctor visits? Back pain. So keep that back open up, get those vertebrae loose and rebalance the body. You need to rebalance it on a regular basis. One last time. Now we're up here, a big sigh. And then let's do the old sage strokes his beard and a beautiful lady strokes her hair. One more big sigh. Let's work those shoulders just a little bit more since we have a lot of problems with shoulders recently. Bring the shoulders up to the ears. Roll it forward, let the arms come with it, and then go way back and go in a big circle. Green dragon rotates shoulders. 2024 will be the year of the green dragon. Let's get them opened up. Nice and gentle. One last time. Now let's go the other direction. The shoulders soft like cotton. The core is strong like steel. Moving, breathing, stretching. One last time. And then bring it to a gentle stop. We have lymph veins all through the body. It takes a lot of toxins out of the body. On those lymph veins are lymph nodes. Lymph nodes are kind of strange. They do not open on their own, so your immune system will get weak if you have a sedentary lifestyle. You'll catch more colds, flu, and pneumonia. And that's why elders get sicker than young people, because we set more than the young people do. As we get older, we retire and do various things. So let's work the lymph nodes in the body. Wide stance. Most of them are right here. This is where the most in the whole body, right in where the leg connects to the body. There's some in the knee. They're all over your body. They come up here, go into your armpits and into your neck. So we need to open them up. So put the hands on the hips. Now sit down on a chair or a tall stool, wherever you can come down to. Shift to one leg and then rise. Now this time when we shift, we turn the head and look backwards over the shoulder. Now we're going back and forth, moving, breathing, stretching, getting ready for the day. Now we're squeezing the lymph nodes in the knees. There's about 8 in each knee, right in the eagle group where the leg connects to the body, the armpits and the neck. When we do that, Releases lymph fluid. It'll go directly into your blood. A minute and a half later, to a minute and a half. It only takes the heart about a minute to pump blood through the body. It'll start to heal the body. A little lower now. And then release them. And then a little lower. And release them. That lymph fluid flowing for healing. One last time. We sink, shift, rise. Let's work the armpits just a little bit more. Bring the thumb out here, grab it, and then move up and down like you're churning buttermilk. Remember those old wooden churns? You have to beat the cream off the top of the milk, turns into milk, butter and buttermilk. Nice and gentle. I used to love to do that. I got tired of it after a while though. And then bring it to a gentle stop. And let's do a big in again, hold, and away. Letting go of all stress and tension in the body. Breathe and relax. Brocade number 6 for the back. So let's work the back, wide stance. About hip width apart, it's called a bow stance. Now come right here, fingers are on each side of your spinal cord. Come up the spine. Now watch the fingertips. Keep your eyes right on the fingertips. That's the way you're going to move the head. Now turn the hands over. Watch the fingertips. Hold the sky with both palms. Now watch your fingertips. We're going to work the lower back first. So come down watching the fingertips. Opening up the lumbar vertebrae. Now we're going through the thoracic. That'll bring us all the way down. We get all the way down, we drop the fingers and point them towards, and drop the head, the crown point of the head pointed towards the floor. That opens up the cervical vertebrae. Now bring the hands back in front of the body. Let's do 2 of these. Now come up slowly, watching the fingertips. The lumbar vertebrae are stacking one on top of the other. Thoracic. That'll bring us all the way up, and as the hands turn over, the cervical are getting stretched. And then very slowly, a Taoist back stretch. Lower back first, mid back, and bring it all the way down. And then the cervical, the head and the neck. Now just hang. Feel the blood going to the crown point to the fingertips. Now move up and down slowly, nice and gentle. If bad back, be very careful and not at all. If you have any pain, just stop. We're not into pain or discomfort. Just massage it. Keep it strong, keep it flexible. Keep those ligaments and tendons hydrated. They dehydrate with very bad back pain. And then bring it to a gentle stop. Now just let the hands hang. You just massage the back and now come up slowly, stacking the vertebrae one on top of the other. And when you get all the way up, lift the head up. And let's do the old sage, strokes his beard and fair lady strokes her hair. Let's work the heart a little bit with a breathing exercise. So we'll do the dragon coming out of the sea. We'll make a sound ha. When you say ha, the heart begins to vibrate. So bring the hands here. We'll make a loud sound when we come up. I'm going to blow out forcefully. And then we're going to do some cardio time. So we go ha. Now down to the knees. Ha. Front of the heart. Ha! Dragon! Ha! Coming out of the sea. Ha! Yeah. Ha! Feel the heart vibrating. Ha! Cardio time. Ha! Beautiful. Ha! One last time. Ha! And then let the hands come up. Now your heart's beating much, much faster. Just put your hand on your heart and you can feel it beating now. So it's a little cardio time. Clear the toxins out of those lungs. Breathe and relax. Brocade number 7 of the 8 brocades. Make a fist with each hand. Put it right on the sides. A wider stance now. Do not let the knees come forward. You're going to punch with tiger eyes. So we're going to punch out. We're going to squeeze the fist very tight. That'll get the blood going out to the fingertips. There's a lot of trigger points in those fingers. We need to get that blood flowing out there. At night, the heart gets really calm. Starts to beat softer and softer. It doesn't quite pump as much blood out there as it does during the day. And the eyes the same way. So we're going to punch with tiger eyes. Open the eyes very wide and then release. It's going to work the wrinkles around your eyes. Sit down on the tall stool. Turn. Inhale up. Punch with tiger eyes. Blow out forcefully. Squeeze the fist tight. Release the fist. That little finger runs to your heart meridian. Middle finger to your cardio. Lungs to your thumbs. Open the eyes wide and release. Work those wrinkles. One last time. punch with tiger eyes, now Kung Fu punch. So the fists are facing the heavens, we're going to punch out, they're going to face the earth, we're going to twist and turn. Make a loud noise, get rid of all of our frustrations so we start the day with no frustrations. So begin. Hey, 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 one last time. All right. That was a loud noise, all right. So let's do a big in, breathe in again, hold, and breathe way out. Feel the heart relax. Pause at the bottom. Brocade number 7, number 8 of the 8 brocades. So we're already at number 8. Inhale and come up on the toes and just stand there. Feet's where your stability comes from. See if you can just hold up. If you fall down, it's okay if the heels go back down. We'll hold it for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now 10 toe push-ups. Push up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Toes are where your stability comes from. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, every time you take a step, you're pushing off with those toes. They get weak, you have less stability. You have way too many falls, too many people going to the emergency room for falls. So work those feet, do those toe push-ups. You can do them when you're cooking. You're just standing there, just hang onto the counter and do a few toe push-ups. Or before you sit down to eat, get those feet strong, you'll have less falls. Let's prevent those falls. Now we're going to swing arms, come up on the toes and drop on the heels. And we're going to go do is put some resistance on the bones. Going to go right through the bones and build bone density. So swing arms, come up and drop. Boom. Feel the vibrations. Going right into the bones. We start losing cells in our body at age 20. We lose them for the rest of our life. That's why pro athletes can only play till they're about 35. They lose too many cells. So we want to strengthen those bones as best we can. Some bone resistance. After age 40, we lose 1% per year. I'm 85, I've lost 45% of my bone density. If I don't do something, my bones will get weak. This keeps them nice and strong. So they don't have those breakages. Even strong, those bones, no low bone density. One last time. Now, rock back and forth. Foot reflexology. Rock back and forth. Squeeze the toes. Feel the floor massaging the feet. Give yourself a nice foot massage with the floor. See with Qigong, there's no special equipment. You can do these exercises anywhere, anytime. You don't have to wait for a class. You can do them at home. You can do them anywhere. You can do them seated. You can do them standing. I'll be doing some seating classes tomorrow. You can even do them in bed. So no excuse not to keep the body in really good shape. Now go in a big circle. Big circle. Massage those toes, the edges of the feet. And then go the other direction. Nice and gentle. And then bring it to a gentle stop. Just make a fist for love, an open hand for peace, and a gentle bow. For the ancient energy masters who've been doing these exercises for thousands of years.